and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be on how to keep those single coil pickups quiet. Also, I'm building another guitar. That's right, this video is marking the start of a new video series where I'm going to go through how to build a guitar and put it all together. And then at the very end, we're going to do some comparisons and demos. And if you're new to the channel, this is the first build that I've done, although I didn't film it because I didn't have a channel back then, but I decided why not build another one so I can show you guys a little bit about the building process. Honestly, as the channel grows, I'd like to continue building guitars if you guys are interested in it, and then potentially start giving them away once I can justify doing that. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help. So for now, I'm going to walk you through this build with the first part in this video series, which starts now. Alright you guys, here I have the body that I'm going to be using in my next build, which I plan to continue making videos to show you guys along the way. But before we put any of the electronics in there or anything like that, we're going to be creating some shielding with copper tape. This stuff is extremely useful. It's like 12 bucks a roll. I'll put the link in the description. You can get it off Amazon. It will completely reduce the hum and any kind of unwanted noise, especially when working with single coil pickups. All you guys are going to need for this is a pair of scissors, some copper tape, and an optional step will involve a soldering iron. Even if you're not comfortable with soldering, it's pretty simple. I'll show you guys how to do it if you want to do a super bang up job, but it can just be done with copper tape and scissors as well. So let's get started. Basically, the idea here is that you're creating a conductive shield that's going to stop unwanted frequencies from occurring when you have your guitar plugged in. To do that, we can use this copper tape and essentially line the entire inside. You're going to also want to make sure that the cavity is clean. You can either just use a little bit of water and wipe it up, or a little bit of isopropyl alcohol as well will do the trick. Another important thing to keep in mind is that the end result should not have any gaps in it. As you continue to get closer to lining the entire body, make sure you're checking that there's no separation between subsequent layers of the copper shielding. Well, this stuff is pretty brittle. At the same time, it's also pretty workable as well. Alright you guys, so now we have the body cavity pretty much done. Before we move on to the soldering element, I want to hear from you in the comment section below. I'm kind of torn between pick guards, so I could go black or I could go gold. Ignore those electronics on there. So black or gold. And then I'm also still deciding on which hardware to go with, whether I want to go with a cream or a black for the electronics. So let me know in the comments below, would you like to see? Also, if you have an idea that I have not thought of yet, let me know there too as well. Next, you guys are going to take your solder, slide it on through, and fold it. A little bit more for good measure. you guys want to be super thorough, you can use a continuity checker to make sure that the current can pass all the way through. This is another item that you can pick up at your local hardware store for pretty cheap. So first, let's see how the bulb lights up. It's because we're right by it. Now we want to check. Boom. We have a current there as well. So that means that electricity can pass from here all the way to there. Alright you guys, hopefully you learned a thing or two from that, and hopefully your single coils are quieter now. If you're interested in seeing this build come together, then don't forget to subscribe because we're going to be rolling out lots of videos as this thing is finalized. Stay tuned!